Hi, I'm Crystal Larson, and today we'll be discussing Penn National, the online sports betting implications of the Barstool Sports acquisition. First, we'll review the company. In the macro environment, we'll review opportunities. Online sports betting is the most popular type of online gambling. Despite the expected slowdown in revenue for online gambling, this industry's revenue and demand is expected to be less negative impact than traditional brick-and-mortar casinos. This presents a good environment for Penn National to launch an online sports betting platform. As online gambling continues to be legalized in more states after PASPA's 2018 repeal, this indicates that participation in the activity is likely to increase. Time dedicated to leisure and sports is also expected to increase. Next, we'll look at threats within the macro environment. Revenue for the global casino industry is expected to decline in 2020 due to temporary casino closures and government restrictions during the global pandemic. With a decrease in consumer spending, decline in consumer confidence, and increase in unemployment due to the global pandemic, revenue for the online gambling industry is expected to decline. As more states legalize online gambling, there is likely to be an increase in competition among operators. DraftKings and FanDuel currently capture 70% of the mobile sports betting market share, while the remaining share is held by traditional casino operators including MGM Resorts International, Caesars, and Wynn. This represents a barrier to entry for newcomers. Further, odds making and bookmaking is a volatile market. And last, many professional sports teams and sports leagues already have existing partnerships with online sports betting platforms, so it may prove difficult to breach that space. Next, we'll move into the micro environment where we'll discuss the strengths. Penn National has lengthy experience as a casino operator across the United States, where 80% of the company's revenue is generated from gaming. Penn National acquired Pinnacle Entertainment in late 2017 for $2.8 billion, allowing greater market access for Penn National. Penn National's loyalty program, My Choice, has more than 20 million members. In January 2020, Penn National acquired 36% of Barstool Sports for $163 million. This partnership includes rebranding Penn's retail sportsbook to leverage Barstool's brand and launch the sports betting app Barstool Sportsbook. Barstool Sports is a multimedia broadcast network that promotes sports, curates content on professional sports and athletes, and boasts 66 million fans. Last, within the microenvironment, we'll discuss the weaknesses. Penn National's interest in funding new innovations is behind that of competitors. For example, most competitors are already in the online gambling landscape. Penn National does not have much experience with successful business endeavors beyond operating traditional casinos. As Penn National does not have experience with online gaming, they may be in a risky situation and not be able to dedicate the appropriate resources to the sports betting app. Next, we'll move on to Section 2, where we'll review goals and objectives. First, goals. To generate new revenue streams beyond land-based casino efforts, target a younger demographic, promote a new mobile application, expand to markets where the company does not have brick-and-mortar casinos, cater to increasing consumer demand for online gambling, convert Barstool Sports fans to Penn National guests, keep up with competitors, increase volume of sports bettors in each market it enters, and grow their customer database. Next is objectives. Penn National aims to lower its demographic from ages 45 and older to a younger audience through Barstool Sports' fan base. With Penn National's app expected to capture 5% of Pennsylvania's market share by the end of its first month, the company aims to capture 10% of the U.S. sports betting market at the end of the app's full rollout. Since the Barstool Sportsbook app exceeded records set by competitors in its first week in September in Pennsylvania by 111%, the company aims to continue surpassing other competitors to this degree when entering new markets. The app is expected to launch in Michigan by November 2020. Then it's expected to expand in 5 other states by early 2021. Continue to increase Penn shares through consumer and investor interest in the app. The stock increased from just under $4 per share in March to $76 just 6 months later. Convert 25% of the 25 million My Choice members to utilize the app. And last, convert 5% of Barstool Sports' 66 million fans to use the app. The next section we'll discuss is technology. Penn National is exercising the Barstool Sports brand by launching the mobile sports betting application, Barstool Sportsbook. The images on the right display an example of what this app looks like visually. The app soft launched in Pennsylvania in September 2020, ahead of the start of the football season. The app will aim to reactivate latent Penn National customers, in addition to leverage the partnership with Barstool Sports for customer acquisition and cross-promotion. Through this acquisition, Penn National will also leverage the Barstool brand through retail sportsbooks and Barstool bars. This app will feature innovative technologies such as one traveling wallet available for multiple markets and a unique bet slip service allowing for custom parlays. Penn National expects to release an updated version of this app every 6 weeks. Penn created the Barstool Sportsbook app through Penn Sports Interactive LLC. This is a partnership with Kambi, who provides sports betting services. Kambi's technology is flexible and offers non-conventional bets in a multi-channel magnitude. They boast expertise in risk management. The partnership between Penn National and Barstool Sports also launched the free-to-play Play Barstool app using Boom Sports' technology. The images on the right-hand side of your screen display what this app looks like. This will allow customers to test out games and sports contests to gauge their interest in sports betting. This endeavor will be released in states where Penn National has casinos, but where online sports betting is not legalized or not yet operational. These states include Louisiana, Missouri, New Mexico, Ohio, and Mississippi. Next, we'll review the benefits within the return on investment. The competitor DraftKings was worth $13 billion in June 2020, while Penn was worth $4 billion, which did not yet identify the value of Barstool Sportsbook. In August 2020, Goldman Sachs upgraded their estimate of Penn National in that their partnership with Barstool Sports is worth $4.5 billion. If Barstool Sportsbook app acquires the desired 10% of the United States sports betting market, or 1.8 million users, and each user places approximately $90 in bets, Penn National will break even with their acquisition of Barstool Sports. Penn shares could continue rising through both consumer and investor interest in the app. Both My Choice and Barstool Sports have loyal and distinct fan bases that could be converted into Barstool Sportsbook app users. Next, we'll review the costs. In January 2020, Penn National acquired 36% of Barstool Sports for $163 million, as previously discussed. The cost of the mobile sports betting app, however, is unreported. DraftKings has a similar partnership with the trading services company SBTech. DraftKings invested $304 million into this endeavor. To compare SBTech and Canby, SBTech has generated $15 million in revenue overall, while Canby has generated $65 million in revenue. Penn National will have low acquisition costs, as they will promote their app through mostly free advertising through Barstool Sports' media channels. As you can see on this image on your right-hand side of your screen, the Barstool Sportsbook app does have a promotion of a $10 sign-up bonus. The duration of this program will be sure to impact both profit and sign-ups. Now, evaluate key performance indicators. There are multiple factors that will identify whether Penn National's investment in this technology was successful after 1 year from the initial implementation. Drive overall conversion through response rate via app participation, app downloads, total bets, and values of bets. Converge past guests of Penn National properties to download the app. Determine whether past sports bettors at Penn National retail sportsbooks are active within the app. Determine if the app is cannibalizing the offline activity of past sports bettors at Penn National sportsbooks, or if activity in both environments are fruitful. Identify whether activity on the Barstool Sportsbook app has resulted in a reduction of labor costs at the brick-and-mortar Penn National Sportsbook locations. Converge loyal Barstool Sports fans to download the app. Convert loyal Barstool Sports fans to stay at Penn National properties. Increase in revenue generated from mobile sports betting application. Increase in market share in participating markets and states. Ensure revenue from sports betting wagers outweigh the losses for the company. Determine how many app enrollments are new to Penn National's database. Determine how many new social media followers stem from enrolling in the app. Continue to roll out in other states based on learnings from Pennsylvania. This app is expected to launch in Michigan by November 2020. Then the app is expected to expand to New Jersey, Indiana, Iowa, West Virginia, and Colorado by early 2021. And last, ensure that profit is on track to offset the total expenditures of the venture. Review next steps. If Penn National does not see the expected results after 1 year, the company is advised to proceed with the following options. Offer enticing sign-up bonuses and promotions for the app to increase conversion. Next, offer promotions that enable guests to redeem in-app rewards with real-life rewards. Offer daily fantasy sports tournaments within the app. Survey existing customers who have become inactive with the app for a designated period of time. There is potential to offer a small incentive for survey respondents. Increase to more markets that show interest in mobile sports betting, such as Nevada. Become official sports betting partner of various sports teams and/or sports leagues. This would allow to not only display branding in stadiums, but also on nationally televised events. This would also present an opportunity to share databases for marketing purposes. Allot a portion of the marketing or advertising budget to promotions on broadcast networks such as ESPN and in-game advertisements. Consider technology enhancements to ensure the app is performing efficiently. Determine whether maintaining technical updates is feasible to maintain with Canby. Last, communicate via marketing channels such as email and online to stay top of mind at the beginning of sports seasons. Thank you.